Hello, welcome all to our YouTube live session. We welcome you all. So today we will be discussing Dahua scenario-based SMB solutions in this session. So we are having different solutions under SMB, but before going in detail, I would like to announce last time winner of our YouTube session. So the winner for the last session was Mr. Imad Al-Sadi, Muhammad Zakaria and Farhan. So these are the top three winners. I congratulate to all of three, and I would request to all of today's attendees just be with us so you can have a chance to become a winner and you can have amazing gifts from the Dahua side. So let's start and go for our today's topic, which is Dahua SMB solution. So as you can see, we are having multiple solutions under SMB based on the scenario. So let's move to the next slide to check what are the solutions available in Dahua. So as you can see on the screen, we are having school, SMB solution, factory, casino, smart shop, smart villa, restaurants, office block, smart apartment, car dealership, kindergarten, construction site, hotel, gas station, display and control. Like these, we are having multiple scenario based solutions, but we can have many more solutions, depends on the requirement or the situation. So let's move. What we will do, we will pick up one SMB solution and we will go in detail, like what are the challenges on a site and what are the solutions available from the Dahua site that we can discuss in today's session. So as you can see, we will discuss construction site CCTV solution in today's session. So let's move forward and check what are the steps which we are going to follow. So as you can see here, we will discuss in today's content like status and challenges, solution overview, solution value. And the fourth thing is very important, that is a new feature in our SMB, you can say in our DH partner app. This is a SMB feature available. With the help of that, you can design a solution and you can share with your customer. So let's go and check what is the status. Just go back, please. Okay. No. You see, so what are the challenges? So what are the challenges on a site, on a construction site? As you can see, there is lack of unified management because there are different sectors on a construction sites which you need to manage in a proper way, but because lack of unified management, you cannot achieve the result. And there is a frequent safety accident also because of low awareness, which leads to accidents frequently. Asset loss also, there are some equipments which can be stolen from the site. So these are the things which we face on the construction site. So what we can provide from the Dahua side: high efficiency management, visual management and supervision of illegal operations with the help of different devices within the CCTV system, asset protection and intruder prevention also. If we can restrict the entry of intruders, those who can come by jumping the fences or the walls, boundary walls. So these are the solutions which we can add to make a construction site fully monitored by the CCTV system. So let's move forward and check. So now in next slide, we will check what is the solution overview. Just go back, please. Okay, next. Okay, see, as you can see, there are different areas on a construction site, like tower, crane, key area where you put all your goods, and public area, office area, perimeter and entrance and exit. So these are the main areas which we need to cover and we need to protect our construction site. Different kind of hazards can be happen there, so we need to use a proper solution to overcome these kind of mishappenings. So you can see the solution system architecture here. What we have on the entrances, what kind of devices we can use. Face recognition terminal we can use for the access control for the human beings. Turnstiles also we can use different type of devices like tripod, like turnstiles, flap barrier, swing, ANPR cameras and PTZ camera. This we can use to control the entry and exit for the vehicles. For the perimeter protection, as you know, Dahua is having many cameras which supports perimeter protection feature. So it will be securing your perimeter if there will be any intrusion. So it can detect and it can give you real-time alarm also. On the tower crane, we can use normal eyeball camera, PTZ camera, but as you know, if we are using camera on the crane, so definitely there will be a cable pulling challenge. So to overcome that, what we can use wireless base station to connect wirelessly. I mean point to point we can do the connectivity. Then other network cameras also we can use for general monitoring, and NVR we can use for the recording. In the public or the key area, if we will use multiple cameras, there will be much more installation cost and more cabling. So we are having Hunter series cameras also, which supports PTZ as well as different lenses to cover panoramic view. Then there might be a chance of fire also where you put your important goods. So we need to monitor continuously the temperature. So we can use thermal cameras as well. Plus for general monitoring, other scenario if we want to capture, we can use PTZ camera. Also in the control room, we can use our platform like DSS Express, and for the recording we can use NVR. If you want to have a real-time streaming on your mobile phone, so we can use our DMSS mobile phone application, which is available for both Android and Apple. So let's move next and check what other solution values we are having. Okay, so now you can see on the entrance and exit what are the challenges. Inconvenient management due to miscellaneous personals. There might be some laborers, there might be some white collar job person, there might be some blue collar job person. So it is hard to manage their entry or the exit. So what we can, like if we are not using any smart way, so if you will make a guard, make him sit on the door, it will not be effective. So what we can have, we can register of faces in the face recognition terminal. So it will be recorded. Only authorized person are inside the premises, no other or unknown person available there. So there will be less chance of theft also. But if there will be, we can catch. That is the main thing. Then ANPR camera and the barrier we can use for the car or the vehicle entrance access control. And what we can do, other thing, we can create a black and white list as well. Suppose if we want to allow some vehicle, it will be allowed if it is in the white list. Otherwise it will be will not be able to enter inside the premises. Barrier control, personal management. So these are the things which we can use. And the benefits, if we discuss, like we can restrict the entry of unauthorized person, we can reduce the risk of asset loss, efficient vehicle management we can do with the help of ANPR camera and our platform, and overall we can say we can improve the safety. So let's move next. So for the perimeter, what are the challenges? If we don't have any any kind of device which can monitor our fences, so anybody can come by jumping the fences and they can do some mishappening inside. So they can do some theft, or they can steal something, they can damage our important assets inside the premises, and that will not be monitored because we are not using any kind of devices. As you can see here, we are having perimeter protection camera. So we can install, even these cameras supports white light and different models are there for this, which can give you the real-time alarm sound also. Plus you can see we can draw a line. If anybody will cross this line or anybody will try to jump this fence, so there will be a white light, or the you can say active deterrence from the camera side. There will be blue and red light flash you can get, and you can alert to the intruders in real time. There might be some you can say false alarm also because of some leaf movement, or some tree is coming, or some pets are going. So like like dog or cat, if they are moving, it can be considered as an intrusion, but this is useless for us. It will create false alarm more and more. But what we got in our cameras, we can define the object type, like a human being or a vehicle. If there will be a movement or the intrusion because of human being or the vehicle, then only it will be considered, rest it will discard. So in this way we can reduce the false alarm as well. So what we have in the parameter, we have active deterrence and high precision detection also. So what are the benefits which we achieve when we use these kind of cameras? It can generate automatic alarm to improve security efficiency. Active deterrence can deter intruders in advance. There will be sound, there will be blue and red light flash, and it can reduce the risk of asset loss as well. So let's move forward and check what else we have in this solution. On the tower crane, come back, why it is moving? Okay, so now on the tower crane, you can see, so this area also we need to monitor, because normally this is a main thing on the construction site, which is used to pull many things to take to load the things from one place to another place by this crane. So what are the challenges? There will be a high deployment cost and difficulty to obtain evidence after accident. Also there is a challenge of connectivity. If we are using normal cameras which can be connected to through wire, so it is hard to pull a cable from the crane. So that solution also we can use, like wireless connectivity. But what are the devices which we use for this? Like eyeball camera we can use, and wireless base station for the connectivity between the devices which are installed on the crane and the control room. NVR we can use for the recording. PTZ camera we can use to monitor the required area. Whenever we want, we can move the PTZ camera and we can capture the required scenes. And then normal network cameras also we can use to cover other areas. So if we discuss what are the benefits for this particular scenario, it can reduce the risks of illegal operation. It can reduce the installation and maintenance cost also, and we can reduce the blind spot also, like maximum area we can cover if we are using full solution like this, which is described here. Okay, so let's move next. Okay, so in the key area, what are the challenges that also we can discuss here? Material loss due to theft or fire. There might be a fire because of high temperature and it can burn important things. And there might be a smoke, a reason for the fire, smoking also. But how we can overcome these things? Because there are important areas like material storage area, processing area, string area, and the power distribution area also. So these are the areas where there are more chances of fire. So what are the devices which we can use to detect the fire or high temperature? We can use thermal cameras to detect the high temperature. So if there will be high temperature then the defined range, so you will get alert instantly and you can take necessary action to avoid any damage. Hunter camera also we can use. which is having one PTZ plus other fixed lens also, which can cover other areas. So if we want to have a more clear image, we can move this PTZ part and we can check and we can take required images. Active deterrents will be there, smart tracking, fire detection, temperature detection also. And if we talk about the overall benefits, it can reduce the risk of theft. Again, it can reduce, because of we are thermal camera, it can reduce the risk of fire. Also, it can generate automatic alarm to reduce any kind of losses. So let's go to the next. So in the public area, what are the challenges and what are the solutions which we provide from our side? Cover more scenes with fewer cameras. If we are having big area, then we need to install more and more cameras and it will increase the cost. Also maintenance costs like cabling, everything will be increased. But what are the effective devices which we can use with the minimum cost, minimum installation, and we can cover more and more area? So as you can see here, we are having 100 series with the multiple lens and the PTZ function also in it. So we can use a single camera, and we can use for the static monitoring as well as for the tracking also. If somebody is moving from one location to other and he is in the field of view of PTZ camera, so it can track till the time that particular object will be available in camera field of view. Different optical zoom models are available, so depends on the requirement, depends on the construction site, we can use different model. As you can see, we have just mentioned here 25x optical zoom, but we are having many more models also with higher capacity. So overall benefits will be there if we will use these kind of products. There will be easy to deploy and maintain. It can reduce the labor cost, and we can have many more function with these cameras. So let's move next. In the monitoring center, what are the devices, and first of all, what are the challenges and what are the devices or the solution which we can use from our side? If there will be any mishappening, there must be an alarm or the notification in the control room. If we are not using any smart system, so we will not be able to get any notification in real time and we cannot save the damage. There must be somebody must be there at all the times in the monitoring room if you are not using any smart things, because if you are using a smart solution, so when you will get notification you can pay attention. But if you are not using that kind of solution, so you need to be present all the time in the control room and you need to monitor by yourself. So because there is no notification, no alarm, so that particular thing will be complex to use and complex to manage. So what are the things which we can provide from Dahua side? As I mentioned before, there will be real-time alert which you can receive in the control room, and you can take the necessary action. Also, if you are moving, if you are not in the control room, same thing you can achieve on your mobile phone also. As you can see, we are having DMSS mobile phone application, and all the scenarios can be recorded in the NVR. Later on, if you want to check, you can check the recording, you can have a playback, different kind of cameras which you are using in this, like parameter cameras or the Hunter series camera, thermal cameras, all records will be there in the hard drive and you can see later on also. There is a DSS platform, this is all in one. We are having many features in this. You can see like it can give you pop-up alarm, snapshot you can record. Based on the event, you can start recording. Video wall also you can add in this. If you want to have big screen, you can add a video wall to have more and more visibility. And alarm output also, like some sirens or some hooters also you can integrate with that. PTZ camera, access control as we discussed, like turnstiles or the face recognition devices, these also we can manage. Already we have discussed like you can have remotely view also on the mobile phone application in real time. So what are overall benefits of this monitoring center solution? for the construction site. It is easy to use and you can manage anywhere. If you are in control room, you can manage from this DSS Express platform. If you are not in the control room, you are moving, you can do the management from your mobile phone application. So these are the benefits for this monitoring center products or the platform which we use in the in construction site solution. So let's move to next and check. So the fourth thing for today's session, which is very important, it is as you know, we are having DH Partner app. We got one new feature which is known as SMB. So what is the use of this SMB feature in DH Partner app? We will go in detail for this. Please move forward. Okay, just go back. Meanwhile, I would like to request you all, please, as you know, we are having our YouTube channel, Telegram channel also. Please subscribe and like our channels and our videos, so you will get more and more information from our channels, and like installation videos, configuration videos, all these kind of information also you can get from our Telegram and from YouTube channel as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check what is the option available in DH Partner app. As you can see, if I open this DH Partner app and I go to home option, here you will find SMB option. So what is the use? There are different scenario based solutions which we have discussed just few seconds before. How to design the solution? If you have some requirement from a customer and you want to design a solution, you want to do a product selection, how you will do in an easy way. So as you can see on my screen, we are having here just as of now, as we have discussed 14 to 15 SMB solutions, but on the screen you can see smart shop, smart apartment, office block, manufacturing. So let's select one of them. Suppose smart shop. What you can see on the screen now, installation guide, installation video. So this will be added later on, but as of now we will go for new quotation, because what we are going to check now, how to generate a quotation, how to prepare a quotation from the SMB function which is available in our DH Partner app. So let me click on the new quotation. As you can see, there are different areas inside the shop, like store floor, checkout counter, store room, office. So let me select all. Okay, and I will click on next. Here you can see there are many products, okay, available. What is the use of each and every product? This is first model. This is eyeball dome camera, where I can use this on the store floor. So how many quantities I need, that we need to increase or decrease from here. So let's keep one. If you are a DPP customer or your installer, you already have price list, so you can mention price here. Suppose let me put for example 20. Same model I am using at checkout counter also. Another location where I am using same model, that is a store room. Definitely if I am using IP cameras, I need to use a switch also. So here you can see a switch also available already. So let me put the price for this, for an example, like 80 real. It is not 80, but I'm just taking an example. So what is the use of this next device, which is given here, like ASI221HW? This is an access control device, standalone access control device. We can use at the door. We can control the entrance and exit. We can control the door lock also with this for the office entrance. So let me put the price for this also, suppose 50 real. Then next, same model, but what is the use, where we will use this? In the store room also, because store room will be having much more items there. So if there will be open entry for anyone, there may be a chance of theft or somebody can steal. So there must be a entry for authorized person only. So what we can do, we can use password or finger or card we can assign to the people, those who can enter inside, and we can use this with the door lock, EM lock. So no unknown or the unauthorized person will be able to enter inside. If we want to increase the quantity, that we can do, option is there. Definitely we need to have a monitor also, which will be used to monitor the cameras. Then NVR also we need. According to the number of cameras, we can select different models. So let me put for the monitor, suppose 100 Riyal price, and for the NVR, let me put 80. Okay. So what next? Here you can see total amount 420. Let me click on next, and total products 8. So now it is asking me to add the customer information. So let me add the customer information. Suppose name, I will put here let me change to English. Okay, so let me put Abdul, email address abc@gmail.com, phone number suppose 000, and address suppose Riyadh, and save. So let me, now there is another option also you can see here. If you want to give any discount, that you can mention here, suppose 5%. Also, if you want to include the VAT also, so that also you can put 15%, and any special note if you want to put here regarding delivery time, regarding installation cost, any other thing also, any special comment if you want to put. So in the notes you can put that. Okay, so let me click on create and generate a BOQ or a solution. It is processing. Now if you want to share with the customer as a PDF or as a Excel, it's up to you. Let's check. From here you can share with your customer, but I will not share from here. So if you want to share in Excel format, that is also possible. So you can share with your customer from here. Just try to use this function as much as you can. It will be very helpful for you to generate a solution or quotation from here, and directly you can share with your customer through WhatsApp in Excel format or PDF format. Also, if you have any comments regarding this particular function, if you face any challenges, you can contact us, or if you have any comment to improve, just let us know. You can mention in our comment section on the YouTube live session. Also, you can contact us directly. We will try to add more and more feature. We will make it more workable, feasible, and useful for you. So now that's it for this today's session. Now what we will do, we will put a link for the quiz. You need to fill out your information and you can become a winner of today's session. So again, I would like to thank you all for joining us today, and please don't forget to share your information. Just now we will be sharing our link for the quiz registration. Just fill out your details. We will receive the responses from you, and then we can choose winners for today's session, and we will announce this in the next session. So be with us. We will give you 10 minutes time. You can fill out all the details within 10 minutes, and we will be waiting for your responses. Also, one more time, I would like to remind you, please subscribe our channels, YouTube channel and our Telegram channel, plus like, and you will be benefited with a different kind of video support videos. Thank you so much. Let's put the link for the registration in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you all for joining today's session. We have already received your responses. So we will be definitely we will select the best 3 winners of today's session, and we will announce in the next upcoming session next week. I would like to congratulate in advance for the winners for today's session, but we will announce next time. Also, I would request you to join us in the next session and to have more amazing information and the gifts as well. Thank you again for joining today. Bye bye. Have a good day.